Hey y'all, it's your girl, and I'm here to deliver Capricorn's intuitive Torah message for the collective. Hope all is well. Remember only to take what resonates and leave what does not. If the message is not for you, Capricorn, don't force it, it's not for you. Also, don't forget to flip and change the roles as you see them fit. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel or paid a visit to my Etsy shop, the link is under my bio. I hope you're feeling happy, healthy, vibrant, and blissful today. If you are a Virgo or a Taurus and you would like your message, it is now posted on my account. If you are a cross watcher and you want to be all up in Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn's business, now is the time. Let's get you a Moonology message, Capricorn, and then your Torah, and then I'm done and I can lay down and take a 2-hour nap, I hope, because my eyes, I will end up sleeping all the way until 3 o'clock, and then I'll be all messed up in the game because I don't need to be waking up at no 3 o'clock. I need to be sleep. I need to wake up in 2 hours and then go back to sleep, to shower, do what I gotta do, and then go back to sleep so that I could be up for work tomorrow. Because, oh my gosh, I just... After tomorrow, I'll be good because my next work day is only a half a day. There's only half of training that day, so I'll be able to catch up on my sleep again, I guess, if I don't get to do it today. And I don't think I'm going to be able to do it today because it's already 7. Let's get you this Moonology card so I can give you a message and I can get my ass sleeping for a little bit. All right. So, boom. Capricorn, it says full moon in Pisces. I could be talking to a Capricorn who has a Pisces moon, or a Capricorn who is connected to a Pisces. Your message is balance, practicality. Well, balance, spirituality, and practicality. So you need to balance them. You need to balance it out. You need to make sure that what you're doing has some type of spiritual meaning to it, or it fulfills you on a spiritual level. Okay? Because ain't nothing better than doing the actual work on something and it builds you up in a spiritual way. And even better, spiritual and financial. You get what I'm saying? So, make sure what you're doing is meaningful in life. And you're not just doing it to feed your ego, or you're not just doing it for money, or you're not just doing it for status, for power. Like, have some spirituality in there somewhere. Make sure it is healing to the soul. Make sure it is uplifting to your spirit. It is charging you. Because if you're just draining yourself for physical and material pleasures, that's not the type of life to live, honey. That's not the type of life to live, honey bunnies. So let's see what this is talking about. Because Capricorn, y'all really do be more focused on the physical and the material aspect of things. Y'all have trouble incorporating spirituality into what you do. I'm not saying all, but most. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands, she's self-assured. She loves attention. She's beautiful, creative, charismatic. She goes after what she wants. She's very influential and real. I'm not gonna say always, because some are really animated. Some be really egotistical, or they just be real artificial. they use their beauty and all that stuff for some fake ass shit. But I don't know. Fire sign could be significant to your message, which is a Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Doesn't have to be. You could be showing up as the Queen of Wands. She also encourages confidence and being self-assured and productive and brave and, and charismatic and, just influencing the energies. This could be some other person, who's like that. Excuse me. There could be a divine feminine who has these characteristics and attitude. But let's see if this is you or someone else. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is all about his money. He makes wise business decisions. His goals is always to accumulate more stability and security and prosperity. He's always manifesting, especially on a materialistic and financial level. He can also represent a masculine who is an earth sign or has earth placements, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You could also be coming up as the King of Pentacles. All right? So let's see what this is about. We have two characters coming through. Feminine and a masculine. Now, are they combined and representing one person? Or are there two different people? We don't know. Let's see what the rest of the cards are. You have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands represents someone who does not give up. They could be exhausted, like weary, but very resilient and tough and battling with something. Battling with something for a very long time, for an extended amount of time, too. We have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups represents missed opportunities, dwelling over a mistake, a past mistake. It can represent loss, grief, shame, emotional pain, guilt. It can also represent new opportunities, but someone's too focused on lost opportunities or failed opportunities, the past. We have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords brings clarity and truth to a situation. Can also represent the potential for communication or new knowledge. We have the Four of Cups. That's a card of boredom and disconnected, being disconnected from the world, from a situation, from a relationship. It can represent someone who is worried about their own desires and needs, or someone who is unsatisfied with something and has a lack of interest. We have the Nine of Pentacles. That's a card of prosperity and indulgence, or what is it? Leisure. So it can represent a time of rest and being able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. That's patience and perseverance. I'm getting like independency. I ran out of time. explaining the cards individually, so I'm going to try to wrap it up for you. I'm going to extend your reading a little bit longer. So I'm getting someone who may have been too self-assured, too independent, and ungrateful. It's giving. Someone was battling, I guess, trying to provide, trying to bring some type of stability to a situation, but it didn't. It because it wasn't the way that somebody may have wanted it to be, or going the way that somebody may have wanted it to be. I feel like someone finally became clear that someone is never going to be grateful. And maybe they decided to allow a person to just be independent on their own. Like someone could be just too independent, and it's like, what do you need me for? So I'm getting like someone may have feeling like they took a loss because they lost someone.